Hey everyone, Andrikats here and welcome back to my channel! In today's video, you'll learn how to efficiently farm reputation with a new faction in 10.2 called Dream Wardens. Many of you will more likely want to max it out as soon as possible because of the so many good rewards they offer. Some of them include good catch-up gear, mounts, and at level 18 you will unlock the Ongomed rune for this expansion. This might be crucial for some of you if you want to progress in raids and Mythic Plus. Also, don't forget that reaching Renown 15 is one of the main requirements for unlocking the regular flying in the Dragon Isles. So if you are interested in how to reach level 20 with the Dream Wardens, then please keep on watching. And make sure to subscribe and ring the bell if you like to see more of my content. Without further ado, let's jump right in. First and foremost, I will start by explaining various ways to get rep, and in the end I will tell you how you can min-max. So just make sure to watch the entire video before you go ahead and start grinding rep, because you might skip some of the very important parts and there's not going back afterwards. First of all, you will start by completing the main campaign. There are 6 chapters in total and each one will grant 2.5k reputation. It's a bit unclear how many will be available from the first week, but it's presumed at least 4 chapters can be completed on day 1. The first one will give 2.5k rep directly and then the rest grant rep tokens. These tokens can be saved up in your bags and used at a later time along with some rep boost buffs. I mean, you can use them right away if you want, but I will recommend holding on to them a bit longer and I will explain in a bit why. Once you make your way to the main town in Yggdrasil, you can grab the weekly quest Worthy Ally. This one is offered by the Renown Keeper and it requires collecting 1500 rep and it grants 500 reputation as a reward. So make sure to pick it up before you start doing anything else. Aside from the main campaign, you can also complete side questlines that will reward reputation tokens. There are 9 side questlines in total and you can find their coordinates down in the description. In the end, these will reward with various reputation tokens from 250 up to 1000 rep. Honestly, they're so fun to do and they take very little effort from your part and, in the end you will get a good chunk of rewards. So might as well do them and, don't skip them. As I mentioned, many of these questlines, either from the main campaign or the side questlines, will grant rep tokens instead of direct reputation. These can safely sit in your bags for as long as you want if you don't use them. So let's have a look at how you can efficiently use these rep tokens and when it's the best time to use them. For starters, you can wait for the Darkmoon Fair, which grants a 10% reputation buff when you sit on the carousel. This event luckily will be active when the patch releases until the 11th. Basically, if you have this buff on, any activity that you do in the zone which grants reputation will also grant a 10% bonus reputation, which is really good. And if you want to save a trip to the fair, you can also buy the Darkmoon top hats. These will also grant the same buff for 1 hour and you save a lot of time of keep going back and forward. Another rare buff which you can take full advantage at this moment is the Dream Search event. That's right, you can benefit from the 1017 event at the moment, which is currently active every day in one of the Dragon Isle zones. Basically, there is a buff in this zone which gives a 50% extra reputation boost and it lasts 30 minutes. You have to be in the Dream Search zone though for it to be active and it's not always up. As a matter of fact, it's RNG based when this buff will show up and people must vote for it to appear, so make sure to always vote for it whenever it's available. This is absolutely insane, a 50% rep boost. Of course, that is if they do allow it to happen. At the moment, it seems that it's still working with the Dream Wardens, so make sure to save all of your rep tokens and use them when this event and the buff is active. And don't forget your Darkmoon buff as well. Another time-limited event is the WoW 90th anniversary, which runs from November 16th until the 7th of December. When you log into the game during that period, you will receive a mail, and when you use the token, which looks like the WoW token, you get a 19 rep boost. So it's best to save up your tokens for when these buffs are active, depending on what time you see this video. And if you want to take it a step further, I have another way to increase the reputation you get by these tokens by 100%. So stick until the end of the video to find out how it works. Okay, so some other one-time things you can do from the moment you step into the Emerald Dream is start collecting treasures. Make sure to have the 10% Darkmoon Fair buff if it's active as well to not miss any extra reputation. There are 4 chests called Unwaking Echoes, and each one will yield 200 rep along with other goodies, so that's an easy 800 rep right there. These chests though are a bit special. In order to interact with them, you have to be in a sleep form. What I mean is, in order to click on them, you have to type /sleep so that your character falls asleep. Your dreaming character will then show up and you'll be able to open the chest. I have all the coordinates down below, and here's a quick screenshot of their approximate location. On top of these set treasures, there are another 10 hidden chests in total, and you can track them all via this achievement. At the moment of recording this video, we don't know if all of them grow reputation, but some of them do. They gave 200 reputation as a reward, as I tested them on PTR. But some of them didn't give any at all. We don't know if that's intended or if it's a bug, and I also didn't manage to find them all, so I will update the coordinates down in the description once we get more details about them. Again, don't forget to have your Darkmoon Fair buff as well for an extra 10%. Aside from the treasures, another easy way to get reputation is by killing the elite rares in the zone. Each one gives 25 direct reputation and also gives a Dryad supply pouch, which also contains another 25 rep. These rares can be killed daily for 50 reputation. Speaking of repeatable content, war quests are one of the best ways to grind reputation in any given faction, and Dream Wardens is not an exception. Each war quest rewards 50 reputation, but sometimes they do also offer extra rep as a bonus reward. Elite ones usually give 100 extra and normal ones give around 75. You can also combine that by using the inscription contract to get 15 bonus rep when you complete any dragonflight war quest. And again, don't forget your Darkmoon Fair buff if you want to min-max. Each week you can complete around 15 war quests, so make sure to clear the entire map and take a good look at the different expiry timers. On top of that, every once a month we also have the war quest bonus event, which gives more reputation from doing war quests and offers a weekly quest. After completing an X amount of war quests, you get to choose 2.5k rep with a faction of your choice, and Dream Wardens are a part of that. Although just from a quick glance on the calendar, it seems it will be over way before patch 10.2 releases, and the next one is mid-December. If you follow my steps, you will probably hit Renown 20 before that, but in any case, we do also have that. Aside from the Worthy Ally, there are some other weeklies as well, 2 to be more precise. One is tied to the professions and the other one with the Superbloom public event. The professions one is basically consisting of 2 quests. You need to complete the first quest and then you'll get a follow-up one. Here in the central encampment in Amir Dressel, inside a tent, you will see these 2 NPCs, Erandra, who is the NPC who offers these 2 quests, and Vashonir, who will help you create the needed items. The first quest asks for a delivery of 1 crate. You can craft it by creating any of these items from the list here. So no matter which one you end up choosing, they all lead up to the creation of 1 shipment of goods. You can buy all the ingredients for the auction house as well, or you can farm them. Upon completing this quest, you will get 250 rep with the Dream Wardens, and then she will offer another quest asking for 5 more. The second quest also grants another 250 reputation, so that's a total of an easy 500 rep you can get every week. You can use your Darkmoon Fair buff as well for another extra 50 rep. The final weekly quest is called Superbloom and it's offered by Clarel. Superbloom is a public event in the Emerald Dream which happens every hour on the hour. It's pretty straightforward what you have to do. You'll just be given a different series of tasks in assisting Spruce Crown. It's similar with the other events that we know, it's a moving event, so you'll basically follow up Spruce Crown, pulling out weeds, watering plants, killing mobs until he reaches his final destination. Firstly, it starts from here, where you choose a power-up and ends around this area. The final task is always killing the Primalist boss. And also, if you happen to be very few people, you do also get additional powers, so that's really nice. So the weekly quest Superbloom rewards a bag which contains a 1000 rep token. Any subsequent Superbloom completions will give additional 100 rep, and you can do that as many times as you want. Since the weekly offers a token, you can save that up and combine it with the Dream Search rep buff for another 100 extra rep, along with whatever other rep buff is available at the time. That's pretty much all the known ways to get reputation at this point, but you can make all of that double if you take advantage of the account perks. When you reach Renown level 10 with any character, you will unlock 100% bonus rep for all of the rest of your characters of the same account until they reach level 10. Meaning you can start grinding rep with an alt, not your main, and I repeat, on your alt, until you reach level 10. That will unlock the 100% more rep on your whole account for the Dream Wardens, so you can then hop onto your main and do the exact same things as said. But with the difference that this time you'll get 100% more rep without doing anything. Save your tokens to use them with the Dream Search buff and the Darkmoon Fair, and just think how much rep you will get from these tokens, just from combining all the previous methods. Basically, that's a total of 160 extra rep if you count the Darkmoon Fair boost, the Dream Search event buff, and the account perk. By doing this, you can pretty much reach Renown 20 before the next reset. And disclaimer, numbers might eventually change until 10.2 hits live, but at the moment this is how it is. And because this is a release candidate build as well, things probably will not change that much. And yeah, that's pretty much all, guys. I wish you a happy grind, and as always, thank you so much for watching my content. Drop a like if you have found this video helpful as well. Make sure to subscribe and ring the bell if you like to see more of my content. You can also find me over on Twitch at twitch.tv/UndergatsGames, where I'm mostly streaming World of Warcraft. Good luck with whatever you're doing, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye!